up, guys? Yet again, thank you again for coming to one of my videos. This is the Comic Guy TV, and today's video we're going to be talking two things that I seen that was very interesting in Screen Rant. Like, I'm always searching for you guys to see some information, so I'm going to be looking at my phone. So first thing first, it seems like Creed 2 is officially beginning to film, and I have an interview or an article here that pretty much sums up some of the Sypnosis and cast confirmed as for the film. If you guys haven't, Ryan Coogler, director of Black Panther, he actually directed Michael B. Jordan in Creed, also with Sylvester Stallone. It was a very good movie. I love Creed. Creed was one of those movies that it brought back the Rocky franchise to its fullest, man. It was just great and awesome movie. It was a very emotional, very good story, and it was just a real good movie, and I loved every minute of it. So bringing Creed 2 back is actually fine with me, because I want to continue what Adonis Creed, Michael B. Jordan's character, comes back and see what happened. But in this story is interesting, as you guys remember when Rocky in Rocky 4 fought Drago, that's Dolph Lundgren's character, and actually when Apollo fought Drago, and Drago punched Apollo pretty much so bad that it killed him. So now with this story, having to have Creed facing the son of Drago, the person that actually killed his father, is very, very, like, wow. You know what I mean? So I'm going to read a little bit about it. So it says, filming on Creed 2 is officially underway, and now the story and cast for the sequel have been confirmed. Sylvester Stallone tried to call it a day for the Rocky series in Rocky 5 in the 90s. It took 16 years for Stallone to redeem the character with Rocky Balboa, where long-retired Rocky is tempted back into the ring to prove himself he still has what it takes. And of course, everybody remembered Rocky 5. While that entry was supposed to end the series again, Stallone was once again tempted back to the role for Creed, which followed the son of Rocky's late rival friend Apollo Creed as he tried to make his own name in boxing. Rocky stepped into a mentor role for the story, with Michael B. Jordan taking the lead. And thanks to an emotional story, great performance, and stellar direction from Ryan Coogler, Creed proved that there was still a lot of life left in the franchise. Stallone also received a much-deserved Oscar nomination for his touching performance. And then, so let's see. The Sypnosis for the movie, and I'm going to read a little bit about the Sypnosis for the movie, is pretty much life has become a balancing act for Adonis Creed between personal obligations and training for his next big fight. He is up against the challenge of his life, facing an opponent which ties to his family's past only intensifies his impending battle in the ring. Rocky Balboa is there by his side through it all, and together Rocky and Adonis will confront their shared legacy, question what's worth fighting for, and discover that nothing's more important than family. Creed 2 is about going back to basics to rediscover what made you a champion in the first place, and remembering that no matter where you go, you can't escape your history. And let's see. So Dolph Lundgren is returning as Drago, and his son, that is played by, and I'll tell you, Dolph Lundgren to the role for the first. So Florian Montaño plays his son Victor, and Drago's going to be his mentor. So then you have Stallone that's going to be Adonis' mentor, and phasing Stallone with Drago, and then having Creed fight Victor, and knowing that Drago was the one that killed his father. Man, that story is gonna be crazy, man. It's gonna be a real good movie. Let's see. I know that somebody else took, I'll tell you right now. I know somebody else took it from Ryan Coogler. Not took it from Ryan Coogler, but there's going to be... so Stephen Cable Jr. takes over the director's chairs from Coogler. The setup for the sequel is an intriguing one, with both Adonis and Rocky coming face to face with a painful part of their past. Rocky was left racked by guilt for his role in Apollo's death and allowing the fight to continue even once it was clear Apollo was losing to Drago. Creed 2 will also find Drago in a mental role to his boxer son, so it will be interesting to see if the famously stoic fighter has mellowed over the years or if he feels any regrets over Apollo's death. So that's actually very interesting to see what is going to be going on with that. So I'm telling you, man, it's going to be freaking amazing. I can't wait. I can't actually wait to see what the movie's all about. Another interesting article that I've seen, John Krasinski. And if you guys don't know who John Krasinski is, whoever those people are actually fans of The Office, Krasinski pretty much played a crucial part in The Office. So, and plus he just directed and starred with his wife Emily Blunt in A Quiet Place that I can't actually wait to go see the movie. It looks this is his first directorial movie. He also said in an interview that he doesn't like horror movies, but he made a good horror movie that is called A Quiet Place with Emily Blunt as his wife in the movie, and also his real life wife is Emily Blunt. But the question is, and it's kind of funny because I don't know if you guys heard about last week that Fantastic Four, the big Marvel announcement that they were going to do last week, it came out to be that Fantastic Four is actually coming back into the comics, and it's kind of like, you think about it, the whole thing with Fox Disney thing going on, and suddenly you see Fantastic Four coming back. Could it be that they're coming back to the movies? But it seems like John Krasinski wants to play Mr. Fantastic. And to tell you the truth, he's a good actor. I would like to see him play. I would think he would be pretty good. And he's actually interested. Like, when you have an actor that's interested in playing a role, you're going to get his best performance. When you have an actor that is like, hey, you're a good actor, you want to make this movie, sure, I'll do it, make some money. But when you have an actor that is interested in playing a character, I think you should just be like, hey, come and make this movie. So he's actually interested to play Fantastic Four, and he also hinted, or he said that if it would be cool if they actually bring Emily Blunt as Sue Storm into the movie, and because their relationship is real as husband and wife, it will be interesting to see that dynamic in the film as Mr. Fantastic and Sue Storm, the Invisible Woman, are also married. So that would be interesting to see that interesting chemistry between both two. So John Krasinski is actually interested in making Fantastic Four. If the whole Fox Disney thing goes through and MCU decides to go and do a reboot, why not grab that guy to do if he's interested? He was actually he was offered a job of Captain America, but Chris Evans took it, and you can't really not see Captain America without Chris Evans. But it would have been interesting to actually see John Krasinski as Captain America. But he's interested in being in MCU. He's interested in being Mr. Fantastic. So why not? Let's see, anything else going on in the world? Big thing. The Avengers 4 title's delay is supposed to scare fans. And interesting enough, I'm going to read it. I definitely have to read this. If Marvel fans are feeling uneasy about Avengers 4 not having an official title yet, it's apparently by design. There was a point in time when the film was supposed to be the final chapter of an Infinity War two-parter, but those plans later changed. Though the third and fourth Avengers movie filmed back to back and will definitely have connections, it seems that the Infinity War and his unnamed sequel will operate more as self-contained entities that tell their own stories rather than be a more traditional two-part narrative a la Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. There has been some debate over the reasoning behind keeping the Avengers 4 title a secret. Last year, Kevin Feige appeared to hint that revealing it now would be to spoil Infinity War. But he later elaborated by saying it was more to keep the focus on this summer's blockbuster and prevent fans from speculating too much about the future. In either case, some viewers are becoming concerned, and Infinity War director are playing into those fears. It's pretty interesting because if you think about it, if they are gonna do the Infinity War and they're gonna do a sequel after that, what other you got Infinity War, so then you're thinking it could be Infinity Gauntlet. You never know what it's actually gonna be. It could be Infinity Gauntlet, it could not be. That is very interesting to see. What is gonna be the title? I'm thinking this is just a theory. In a recent interview with the Russo brothers, they mentioned Brie Larson that they're gonna be, she's gonna be coming out in Infinity War. It could be a post-credit scene, and this is just a theory. Could it be that Captain Marvel, as she is roaming the world, that she's the protector of the world pretty much, and she could go and fly into space? Maybe Adam Warlock is coming, and she stops him and says, "Hey, Adam Warlock and her have a conversation or whatever in space." This is just a theory, and then they go back to trying to fight, and that's when the Infinity Gauntlet comes into play. Because I know that Thanos is not going to die in Infinity War. We're going to have a lot of deaths in Infinity War, but I don't think that Thanos is going to die in Infinity War. So I know he's going to be coming out in Avengers 4. There's no doubt in my mind that's going to happen. But other than that, you never know what Marvel's going to do, because Marvel is just such a great freaking company making movies that you don't really know what's going to happen in Infinity War. So actually, I can't wait till April 26th, because I'm not going to wait till the 27th to go see it. I'm going to wait till the 26th to go see this movie, and I'm going to do a great review, so make sure you guys catch on when I come back with that review for you guys. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. So other than that, guys, let's see what happens. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be very interesting to see what's going to happen next. But other than that, that's pretty much some of the top news that I'm going to bring to you guys. Let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think that the next title for the Avengers 4 is going to be? Is it going to be the Infinity Gauntlet, or do you guys think it's going to be something different? If you guys think that, you know what to do. Leave a comment down below. Make sure you guys like, and make sure you guys press that subscribe and notification so you guys can know when the next video is coming. Other than that, you know who this is. This is the Comic Guy from the Comic Guy TV. And like always, peace.